What do we want to do with these trees out here? Just trim them up and make a decision as the hackberry on the southeast corner, the one with the big limbs down, you know, the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Just trim up for now and then make a determination as to whether to take the whole tree down later.
Like to save the tree if possible.
I've got a couple of people submitting bids to just trim the stuff away that's fallen. Yeah, so we're kind of waiting for some of that snow to get out of there.
Yeah, there's all, yeah.
It's, I noticed that hackberry out there on the corners, there's branches clear up there in the top that are broken out.
Oh, I know. And we want to move it kind of, because we're a public, we don't want a branch coming down and hit somebody in the head. So, you know, those hangers, the Scott Peterson called them hangers, they need to be, you know, addressed in whatever timely fashion.
There's unfortunately there are going to be a lot of trees cut down because it's damaged them so badly. I mean, we can always put something back if we have to, but it's sickening to see how many.
And that one out there, especially on the corner, it provides a lot of shade for the building. But the sad part of it is the whole east side of that tree is gone. There's just nothing. All the branches on that side of the tree are. So, you know.
And the stuff that's kind of getting too close to the building is healthy.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
I'm thinking that one, after the motion gets out of issue, that one needs to come down because it's going to be all lopsided, and the healthiest, biggest part of the tree is growing into the windows. But
and with that much exposure out there, there's going to be a lot of disease that tree will contact.
But we can also, I mean, I know it takes 30 years to have something nice again, but we certainly can replant it.
Oh yeah. Well, the ash trees, you know, everybody's going to be dealing with that issue in the next 10 years. That emerald ash borer is now it's just starting to come into eastern Iowa. You know, from going to extension or reading extension. You know, that's going to be a lot of ash trees everywhere. Next to silver maple, they're probably the most common tree.
Well, and you know, given the availability of big tree species, we don't have to start out with saplings now.
Well, that's true.
You know, so we can find some.
Yeah, I moved a big tree into the park in Lake Peter. It's 30 foot tall.
Oh, really?
Down here. All right. Pin oak, 25.
Well, that'd shorten your time considerably.
Take a lot of water. We got water.
You know, we could save all the snow and water the tree.
Everybody's talking about, they're worried about the flooding. At this point, I'm going to start melting.
They were talking about,
you know,
Cedar Rapids having, you know, the same concern that they had, but I think unless we get significant rain, that the tile being open already should slow some of it down. I hope it does anyway.
Seen anybody combining over multiple, Jack?
Yeah, they're out there all the time. There, a couple were plowing.
They're always planting, you know, it's over there April 1st.
And I don't think that's going to happen this year.
You don't know.
My wife's got him there. There he goes. He's usually the first one out. Every year they say he's going to lose his crop. He'll never make it, and every year he makes.
Doesn't. They say there's significant standing corn in Illinois.
Hmm.
And they're usually in a little bit before we are too. They're going to have to harvest some of that before that happens.
So that standing corn, if they harvest that this spring, what do? Just go in and rip that and do a cultivator and go right back to work?
Discus or no-till beans. There's, I've seen several driving fans where it looks like, and it'll be a time thing too. I mean,
Absolutely.
I was telling these guys I had my commission meeting last Thursday, and normally I'm there till 3:30 in the afternoon or a little after, and the morale was as low as I've ever seen it in 6 years. The day before, the leadership had made I don't know if it was actually presented as a bill or the recommendation was that they were going to take another $170 million from DHS to be put into education. And they're struggling already, and to have that much more taken out.
What commission?
It's the Mental Health Commission.
You're going to put it into what?
Education. I asked
Secondary education.
I asked if they had identified, because DHS has a lot of different charges in their operation, and whether that meant, actually if they'd identified where within DHS they were going to take that out, but they didn't.
Yeah, corrections, this is the DHS.
Oh, you have, and all the support things, plus mental health, and a lot of different things.
Well, that kind of money, you're talking jobs at that point.
Oh, they already have reduced them. Yeah, that's a chunk of change.
Did you say 100,000?
170 million, 170 plus million. And that was the
Proposal.
Yeah, that was a proposal. With no details.
Do you get the feeling that the state feels that the private sector can pick up that, and is that what they're thinking? The
I don't
private
know.
sector's
Right now it's just money, and where they're not wanting to increase revenue or raise taxes, and so that means shifting with what you have, and as far as some of the supports, yeah, I think most people believe that private entities can do it for less money than government. I think that's probably true in a lot of different areas. But in this case, they didn't identify where it was coming from other than DHS. Will that go through or not? Who knows? But it was a proposal. I think in the mental health field, I think that comment is really accurate, because I think they believe it can be done cheaper in the private sector than what government does.